Famous Autopsies, Part 61. If the name Christine Chubbuck doesn't strike familiarity, her final deed might. While working as a news anchor in Sarasota, Florida, while live, she pulled out a gun and used it on herself. Trigger warning. The date was July 15, 1974, and Christine spent the first 8 minutes of the program covering 3 national headlines. Finally, she arrived at a story about a local shooting that happened the previous day, but the film reel jammed an alarming coincidence. She simply shrugged her shoulders and said, in keeping with WXLT's practice of presenting the most immediate and complete reports of local blood and guts news, TV40 presents what is believed to be a television first in living color and exclusive coverage of an attempted blank unaliving. She pulled out a revolver, placed it behind her right ear, and pulled the trigger. Unfortunately, it wasn't just an attempt. Her dark hair on the right side of her head was matted with dried blood and brain matter. Just behind and slightly up from her right ear was a 1.8 centimeter round bullet hole. The bullet sailed through her brain and became lodged in the soft tissue of the left side of her scalp. When the coroner applied pressure around the entrance wound, he claimed in these very words, brain tissue exuded from the wound like toothpaste from a tube. Both eyes had hematomas or clotting blood pooling in the tissue. Her nose was severely swollen. The skull surrounding the entrance wound had multiple fragmenting fractures with bone shards visible near and around the wound. The base of her skull was also fractured. There was fluid buildup and blood pooled within her brain tissue. Her cause of death was a penetrating bullet wound of the brain.